Hi everyone, I didn't think I was gonna make a video today, but that's okay. I have some things to plan out, so let's get started. So before I started the video, I've planted a bulb called colchique in French. I'm gonna put the name in English there. So hopefully I'll get flowers this year. Normally you should plant them out in August, so we'll see. And what I need to tackle now is planting this Pennisetum. I'm not sure it's going to be the right place, but it's going to be there for now. This variety is called Curly Rose, and it has beautiful pink plumes, and I wanted to plant it there, so I need to move the geum. I think the geum is going to go there, so I am hoping to have enough room to plant it here. So that's done, but I need to move the sweet rocket too. That's going to be too crowded in there. So I'm thinking about dividing the geum because it's quite massive. I can do at least 2 or 3 pieces from this one, and yeah, let's go. So I've divided it in thirds, so one there, and this part planted there. So I'll think about where to put these afterwards, but now focus on planting this one. Okay, so that's done. One of the geum is planted. The grass is planted. I found the place for the 2 other part of the geum, and I'm gonna show you next what else needs to be planted. Okay, so we are in the front yard, and the 2 geums are gonna be there. One here, one there. It's not in the right pot, but never mind. And this is the beauty I need to plant too. It's an echinacea. The name is supposed to be, but I'm not sure. See, the color is not the same. Sun Magic Vintage Watermelon. It's supposed to be a Monrovia plant. Maybe they'll see this and tell me no, that was not the watermelon. But it's beautiful nonetheless. It starts this vintage pink and it goes to a vintage peach. So I'm liking it, and it will bring a touch of color in this time of the year. If you see this horrible sweater, it's because mosquitoes, so I need to be protected. Yeah, so let's go. Just so you know, if you plant Nigella once, you'll have a lifetime of Nigella. So it's done. So one geum there, I didn't precise, it's the geum Maïa and I. So it's a peachy, nice flower. So one there, one back there. Yeah, I had to move them from the border because underneath there's some rock. So one is there, one is back there, and my beautiful echinacea is planted too. So now the last thing is planting this Pennisetum that I didn't show you yet, that I bought at Aldi at a reduced price of $3.50. It's called Summer Samba, and it's supposed to be frost hardy, so we'll see how it goes. It's gonna go there. I think it's hardy to -8 Celsius. So that would be, when it's in a pot, you should take 5 degrees Celsius off. So it would be hardy to -3 in a pot. Because in a pot, plants are less hardy than in the ground. So just so you know. So I found this pot. I had a lemongrass in there, not looking good, so took it out. I'm gonna try and give it to someone. I've put some gravel in the bottom, and now I'm just gonna plant it. I wanted to show you on top of the gravel I've put some garden soil. I found some that I had in my garage, and I have some little worms in there. So on top is going to be some garden center compost, and then the plants. And that's done. So now give it a few days to perk up, and I'm sure the root system was good, so I'm sure it's gonna look nice, and I'm hopeful for it. So yeah, quite happy I found this at this very interesting price. We'll see how it goes. Here I'm trying to save some that I dug out from back there where I planted the first Pennisetum. It's what I believe is oxeye daisy. See? But some stems were looking poorly, like this one, so I took them out. But when I took them out without cutting, some roots came with, and some new shoots coming from the base came with. So I cut the old stem and just planted them in compost, and we'll see how they go. So now everything's done. So I hope you enjoyed watching me planting all these new plants in the gardens. At least I'm happy and relieved they're in the ground, so that's one thing I won't have to think about. But the downside is I have now more free space in my brain to think about new things to plant and buy. But we'll mostly try and focus on what I need to move from one spot to another, so at least this is free. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.